Okay, sir.
Okay. Very good. Now today we will be completing the chapter uh, conservation of plants and animals. Children, yesterday we have learnt about the types of species depending upon the number of species that are left. So those species whose not even a single member is living are called extinct species. For example, dinosaurs and bird like dodo and Indian cheetah is also extinct. Indian cheetah. There are many other plant and animal species which have become extinct due to hunting, due to destruction of the habitats, due to natural calamities like floods, droughts, earthquakes, etc. And climate change is also one of the factors that causes extinction of species. Okay, children? Okay. Now, then we have also studied about endangered species. So, endangered species are such species whose numbers are decreasing day by day because people are hunting them for one or other reason. I gave you some examples of animals which are killed for obtaining skin from their body, obtaining teeth and other body parts which are having higher value in international market. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So for example, endangered species are now at the moment is lion, tiger, barasingha. All these are endangered species. So we can save them from becoming extinct by not allowing people to hunt them and by protecting them in their natural habitat. We have to make sure that their habitats are also not destroyed. Okay. Now, then yesterday we have also learned about Red Data Book. Red Data Book is a resource book that keeps record of all endangered species of plants and animals, and it is here noteworthy that Red Data Book is different for plants and animal species. Okay?
Sir,
Yes, Shubham.
sir, we have to do today the red data book. Sir, we have to do.
Shubham, acha, we have not noted about Red Data Book.
Yes, sir. We have not noted yet.
Sir, we
Okay,
have
write down.
written.
Yes, sir, we have written.
Shubham, as far as I remember, yesterday's
Sir, we have
class
written.
we had.
I can show also.
1 minute, 1 minute. Shubham, are you listening to me or not? Shubham, as far as I
Yes, sir.
remember, we have completed Red Data Book yesterday. No, no.
Okay,
If
sir.
you
No
want
problem.
to, if you want me to tell once again, I will tell you. Okay? Because many
Okay, sir.
children have written, that means I might have told, isn't it?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yes,
Once,
sir. See, I have written. You have
yeah,
written.
I am saying, Karishma, yes, you have written very good. See, Shubham, I'm once again recapitulating about the Red Data Book. Red Data Book is a resource book that keeps record of all endangered species of plants and animals, and Red Data Book is different for प्लांट्स एंड एनिमल्स. ठीक है ना, अलग प्लांट्स के लिए अलग है रेड डेटा बुक और एनिमल्स के लिए अलग है रेड डेटा बुक. ठीक है, अब हम आ जाते हैं नेक्स्ट टॉपिक पे. अपने आज का जो टॉपिक है वो ये है, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक फॉर टुडे इज माइग्रेशन. So can you tell me what do you mean by migration? Yes, Karishma. What do you mean by migration? Karishma Meghwal,
Yes, sir.
what do you mean by migration?
When the birds come from one place to another because of the
No,
climatic
again.
conditions, that is called.
Okay, can anybody tell me about migration? What is migration?
Yeah. Sir,
Yes.
Sir, may I?
the traveling of the traveling of birds and animal to find the favorable condition is known as migration.
Very good. See, migration.
Sir, may I?
Yes, Kushali, yes, tell me. Yes, Kushali, yes.
Migration is the pronoun of movement of a species from its own habitat to some other habitat for a
Okay,
particular time period.
okay, okay. See, migration literally means temporary movement of organisms from their from the place where they usually live to a different place, to a different place. Now let us forget about animals and plants. Let us talk about the people. See, you might be very much aware of the fact that people move from their villages to earn money, to earn their livelihood to other cities where they get employment. Understand? But do they settle there? No. They go there for earning money. After that, they return back to their village. This is also what we call migration. इसको क्या बोलते हैं? What is this called?
Migration.
Migration. Okay. So this is the literal meaning. The literal meaning of migration is the temporary movement of organisms from their natural habitat to a different place for a purpose. And then after that purpose is solved, they return back to their original place. Now, I will be giving some examples of animals or the creatures that temporarily migrate from their natural habitat to a different place. You might have heard about Siberian crane. Have you heard about Siberian crane? Children?
Yes, sir.
Siberian crane is a bird that temporarily migrates from that Siberia to Bharatpur Bird Sanctuary. In order to, I will do so. In order to protect themselves from extreme cold climate. Have you heard about this or not?
Yes,
Have you heard or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Siberian cranes. Okay, so Siberian cranes, they temporarily come to Bharatpur Bird Sanctuary, traveling all along from Siberia, and they pass winter climate here, and as soon as the extreme climate conditions are over, they return back to their own country. Okay, so these birds are called migratory birds. What are these called? Migratory birds. Okay, children? Now, can you give me some more examples of animals or birds or any creature that temporarily migrate from their original place and then return back to its original place? Yes, bolo. Can you give me one example? At least one example. Can you give?
Of migration, sir.
Migratory animal, you can say.
Sir, Asiatic sparrowhawk.
Asiatic
Sparrowhawk.
sparrow.
Sparrowhawk.
What is it?
Sir, it is a bird.
It is a bird. So where does it go in order for migration, and for what region does it migrate? For what region does it migrate?
Sir, I
Yes.
don't know, but Sir, I don't know, but I noted this from somewhere.
Shubham Kumar, just now I have mentioned the name of a migratory bird. What was the name of that migratory bird? Shubham.
Sir, Siberian crane.
Siberian crane. They migrate from Siberia to Bharatpur Bird Sanctuary. Why do they migrate?
Sir, because in this Siberia there is extreme conditions.
Extreme cold
Sir,
climate.
because of winter. Yes, sir.
Similarly, the organism that you are naming, it also might be having some unfavorable condition. So it would be migrating to overcome those unfavorable conditions that we have to find out. Okay,
Sir, ducks, geese, swan.
Harsh, what do you want to say, Harsh?
Sir, ducks.
Ducks. Where do ducks migrate? Where do ducks migrate?
The flamingos.
Flamingo, yes, flamingo, very good. Okay, let us write down, children, now. Migration, the temporary movement of the temporary movement of the temporary movement of organisms, the temporary movement of organisms from their natural habitat to a different place for specific purpose. For example, for example, for example, Siberian cranes fly from Siberia to Bharatpur Bird Sanctuary, Rajasthan. Bird Sanctuary, Rajasthan, in order to
Sir.
yes. Sachin Salvi, what do you want to ask? Yes, ask Sachin. Sachin, what is your question?
सर क्लियर नहीं दिख रहा है.
देखो बेटा, कोशिश करो, प्लीज ट्राई टू सी, because all others are able to see. Rehan, can you see the board?
Sir, we are able
Rehan,
to
can
see.
you see?
Sir, yes, sir. We are able to
Sir,
see.
board is full clear.
Okay, very good. Now see. Sachin, please adjust your camera, then you will be able to see. Okay. Siberia to Bharatpur Bird Sanctuary, Rajasthan, in order to avoid or in order to protect themselves, in order to protect themselves from extreme cold climate in their country. They return back to their country. They return back they return back to their country as soon as winter season is over. Winter season is over. Winter season is over. Okay, children? And this is a practice that they do every year. This is a regular phenomenon for years. This is a regular practice every year. That means every year they come to Bharatpur Sanctuary and they pass their winter season here, and then they return back to their own country, and then next year when there is cold condition, then they again come to Bharatpur and then they return. Understand? So this is a regular phenomenon. Please note down, children.
Sir, noted.
Noted.
Very
sir.
good.
Noted, sir.
Very good. Now, another topic is, see, there are two types of waste that is generated in our houses or anywhere. Can you tell me what are those two types of?
Recycle of paper.
Dry waste and wet waste.
Can you specify? और बोलो बेटा. See, there are two types of waste depending upon whether microorganisms are able to act on them and are able to convert them into non-harmful substances. So such substances which are decomposed by the action of living organisms such as bacteria and fungi are called biodegradable substances. Now you understood or not?
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
please repeat it.
Yes.
Okay, I am repeating. See, there are some substances like kitchen waste, cow dung, and all the waste that is generated from dead bodies of living organisms. Sachin Salvi, what
Sir,
are you doing here?
please.
Sachin Salvi, are you there? Sachin Salvi,
Sir,
please pay attention in the class, otherwise I will remove you. Okay? Don't disturb the class. Kushali, you wanted to ask something. Yes, Kushali?
sir, fruit peels.
हाँ, fruit peels, very good. हाँ, जो भी ये चीजें हैं जो सड़ जाती हैं, गल जाती हैं, it is due to the fact that microorganisms like bacteria and fungi, they act on them and then they decompose them, they convert them into non-harmful substances. Understand? So these are called biodegradable substances. इनको क्या बोलते हैं? Biodegradable substances. और इनसे मैन्योर बना सकते हैं हम लोग. They can be used in the fields to increase the fertility of the soil. Okay?
Humus.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now, but there are a different category of substances which cannot be acted upon by microorganisms such as bacteria and fungi, and they remain as such in the environment. They are not decomposed. They are not decomposed. What are these substances called?
Non-degradable.
Non-biodegradable substances. These are called what? Non-biodegradable substances like metals, like glass, like thermocol, like plastics, polythene bags. All these materials are non-biodegradable substances and they remain as such in the environment and they are not decomposed of. So they are more dangerous to the environment. Okay, children. Burning of those substances, they will create noise, air pollution, because burning of these substances will produce lot of toxic gases. Understand? So what do we need to do? We need to recycle them. We need to
Recycle.
recycle them. Okay. That is why I gave you one this. I reminded you of biodegradable substances and non-biodegradable substances. Now we are going to talk about recycling of paper. See, we use paper daily, isn't it? And where do we obtain paper from? Where do we obtain paper from?
From trees.
From trees. Very good. So, children, trees are also cut in order to get paper. Okay, so if we are not wasting much paper, then it will mean that we are also protecting forests from being cut. Understand? So we can protect forests by not wasting paper. If we are able to save, for example, if a person or a child does not waste one paper one day, then it will be protecting many trees. Okay, children? And it is an average that to obtain 1 ton of paper, 17 fully grown trees are cut. यानी 1 टन पेपर को पाने के लिए हमें 17 फुल ट्रीज को काटना पड़ता है, और उसमें पानी भी लगता है और भी फ्यूल्स भी लगते हैं, एनर्जी भी लगती है. अंडरस्टैंड? सो अगर हम लोग पेपर को बचाएंगे और उसी पेपर को रिसाइकल करेंगे, तो वी विल बी सेविंग अवर नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज लाइक फॉरेस्ट, वाटर एंड फ्यूल्स. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
So we should recycle
Yes,
this paper. We should not waste much paper. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Write down. Recycling of paper. Recycling of paper.
Hello.
Yes, Karishma, do you have any problem?
Not me, Jia.
Karishma, कोई problem है?
No, sir, I am not putting Jia is.
Who is talking? Jia? Jia,
Jia,
don't talk. Jia, mute yourself. Jia Patil, are you listening?
देखिए मैम समझ जाएंगी.
Jia Patil, are you listening?
मैं बताऊँ कैसे मेरे मैम ने टिक करके भेज दिया और मैं बैटिंग समझ गई.
Jia Patil,
तो मैंने ना इसमें 5 चैप्टर दिया.
mute yourself. Jia Patil.
Sir, you can mute her.
वो तो जैसे 4 चैप्टर 5 6 7 मुझे तो पता नहीं, और मैं गूगल से सर्च कर लूंगी.
Sir, please mute her.
Yeah, I have muted Jia Patil. She was creating disturbance. Recycling of paper. When we use paper, more than one time, more than once, it's called recycling of paper. Recycling of paper. Recycling of paper. Recycling of paper saves new paper. Okay. Paper is obtained from wood pulp. obtained from wood pulp. Wood pulp. Hence, recycling of paper saves trees from cutting. Manufacturing of paper requires fuels and water. Okay. Manufacturing of paper requires fuels and water. So recycling saves fuels and water. Manufacturing of paper also releases many toxic chemicals. Okay. So recycling of paper saves environment from getting polluted. Okay, children. And moreover, in order to obtain, I'm writing something here. You also note down. In order to obtain 1 ton of paper, 17 fully grown trees are cut. Okay. तो ये 17 फुल्ली ग्रोन ट्रीज कट करते हैं तब 1 टन पेपर मिलता है. और आप सोच लीजिए कि दिन भर में या कितने पेपर वेस्ट होते हैं. उनकी वजह से हम पानी भी ज्यादा यूज करें, क्योंकि बिकॉज मैन्युफैक्चरिंग ऑफ पेपर ऑल्सो रिक्वायर्स वाटर and fuels also, and when it is processed in the industries, it releases lot of harmful chemicals also and poisonous gases also. Understand? So we are using our natural resources, we are cutting forests also, we are using water, we are consuming fuels also, and we are polluting our environment also. So it is a better to recycle the paper. We should not waste paper, we should try to recycle paper, okay, as many times possible. Okay, children? Have you noted, children?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, sir. Please wait.
Sir, noted.
Very good. Those who have not noted, please note down.
Noted, sir.
All of you, please note down.
Sir,
Yes,
can you read last line?
Karishma, what are you asking?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Please.
I am asking, please read the last line.
What is written in the last? Manufacturing of paper also releases many toxic chemicals. So recycling of paper saves environment. SAVES, saves environment from getting polluted. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Now, shall I rub the board?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. देखो बेटा, अब दो टर्म्स हैं, दो या तीन टर्म्स देखो. पहले एक टर्म तो हम देख चुके हैं. प्लीज पे अटेंशन, and it is very very essential to understand the differences between the three terms that I am writing here. Please pay attention. Deforestation, reforestation and afforestation. तीन टर्म्स मैंने लिखे हैं आपके बोर्ड पे. तीनों टर्म्स का मतलब हम देखेंगे. डिफॉरेस्टेशन का मतलब तो मालूम है आप लोगों को? ऑल ऑफ यू नो व्हाट इज डिफॉरेस्टेशन? डू यू नो और नॉट?
Yes, sir.
Deforestation is the
No, sir.
cutting of trees on a large scale is called deforestation. In the beginning of the chapter we have studied about this. Have we studied or not?
Yes, sir.
So all of you understand what is deforestation? Okay, do you understand or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Reforestation is just opposite of deforestation. So what can be reforestation? I have given you a clue that
Planting of
one minute. Reforestation is opposite of deforestation. Now how will you describe reforestation? Shubham Kumar, yes, tell me.
planting of trees in a large number of scale is known as deforestation.
फिर से देखो, रिफॉरेस्टेशन का मतलब ये है, सुनो ध्यान से मेरी बात, जहां पे जंगल काटे गए हैं, क्या?
Where the jungles are
I
cut.
cut full forest.
वहां, हाँ, जहां पे जंगल काटे गए हैं उनको फिर से उधर उसी जमीन पर उसी जगह पे नए पौधे लगाए जाएं और कोशिश ये की जाए कि जिस स्पीसीज के प्लांट्स काटे गए हैं उन्हीं स्पीसीज के प्लांट्स को वहां पे ग्रो किया जाए और फॉरेस्ट को फिर से डेवलप किया जाए. समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
आया ना? सो रीस्टॉकिंग ऑफ फॉरेस्ट on a deforested land, and it is tried to plant the trees of same species as were cut during deforestation. ठीक है बेटा? समझ में आया
Yes,
कि नहीं?
sir.
Yes, sir.
और एफोरेस्टेशन क्या है?
Yes.
Yes, Vishal Nayak, what do you want to say? Vishal Nayak, yes, tell me. Vishal Nayak, you have raised your hand, no? What do you want to say? Vishal Nayak, bolo beta. He is not saying
Sir,
anything. Okay. Jia Patil, you wanted to ask something? अच्छा,
Sir, I.
हाँ, yes, खुशहाली बोलो बेटा.
Sir,
Vishali, what do you want to
deforestation is
ask?
the restock.
Reforestation means growing plants on deforested land is called reforestation. Okay. And what is afforestation? Growing growing trees on barren or unused land. Okay, this is afforestation. तो afforestation क्या है? जो खाली जमीन पड़ी हुई है जिसका कोई इस्तेमाल नहीं हो रहा है, it can be used to grow forest over there. Okay, children?
Yes,
Children,
sir.
have you noted?
Yes, sir.
So this is the difference between the three terms. Deforestation means cutting of forest on a large scale. Reforestation means growing forest on the area where forests are cut. वहां जहां पे हमने फॉरेस्ट काटे हैं उसी जगह पे फिर से फॉरेस्ट को डेवलप करना, उसको बोलते हैं रिफॉरेस्टेशन. एफॉरेस्टेशन का मतलब है जो खाली जमीन पड़ी हुई है, द लैंड विच इज नॉट यूज्ड फॉर एनी पर्पस, द बैरन लैंड, इट कैन बी डेवलप्ड टू ग्रो फॉरेस्ट. ओके चिल्ड्रन, any problem?
No, sir.
So with this we have completed our chapter. Now today I will give you assignment regarding the notes of this chapter and the exercise to be done of this chapter. Okay children, will you do that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now see, 1 minute. So tomorrow onwards we will start revising our 4 chapters that are the part that will be covered in your first periodic test. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes, sir.
okay, now I am going to end up the session.
Thank you, sir, for teaching us.
Thank you, sir, for
Thank you, sir, for
Thank you,
teaching.
sir.